Dry ice cube machine. Picture this, a business that literally sells itself every summer or at any party where the drinks look like they came straight out of a sci-fi movie. A dry ice cube machine. Oh, that's a money-making powerhouse waiting to happen. Here's how it works. CO2 gets compressed, cooled, and turned into solid ice at minus 78 degrees Celsius. It's perfect for preserving food, creating jaw-dropping visual effects, or keeping perishables fresh during transport. A mid-sized unit runs between $5,000 and $12,000 depending on output. The beauty? It's versatile. You can sell dry ice to restaurants, catering companies, labs, or event planners. Production costs? Under $1 per kilo. And you can easily sell it for $3 to $5. Whew, that's a sweet profit margin. With some smart social media marketing and a solid client base, you could recoup your investment in under 6 months. It's clean, automated, and in constant demand. Because let's be honest, food, science, and parties never go out of style. Laser engraving machine. Ever wanted to sell art that looks like it came from the year 3000? Yeah, here's your tool. A laser engraving machine for glass lets you create 3D designs inside crystal blocks. Portraits, corporate logos, wedding keepsakes, you name it. The investment ranges from $6,000 to $15,000, depending on detail and size. Material costs? Less than $2 per piece. But you can sell those custom beauties for anywhere from $25 to $200. And here's the kicker. This business is TikTok gold. Imagine a laser literally sculpting an image inside the glass. It's hypnotic, futuristic, and super shareable. With just a few weekly orders, you've got steady income. Target corporate clients, and you're tapping into the high-margin market of personalized business gifts. Who doesn't love a crystal logo shining on their desk, right? Natural oil extraction machine. Now, let's get into the green gold. With the organic and wellness trend booming, a natural oil extraction machine could be your ticket to a sustainable and profitable venture. These machines, using cold press or steam distillation, let you produce oils from lavender, mint, orange, rosemary, all the good-smelling stuff. A semi-professional setup costs between $2,000 and $8,000. Each 10-milliliter bottle sells for $8 to $20, while your cost sits around $2. Do the math. That's a massive markup. You can sell to cosmetic artisans, aerotherapy enthusiasts, or eco-friendly brands. Start small, scale gradually, and maybe even launch your own online store with custom packaging. ROI? Usually in under a year. Plus, it's profitable and purposeful. A rare combo that today's consumers absolutely love. Candle making machine. Okay, let's talk about a business that smells like success. Literally. A candle making machine lets you produce hundreds of candles daily. Perfect for fairs, local shops, or online sales. Machines range from $1,500 to $5,000, and raw materials are super cheap, around 50 cents to $1 per candle. Retail price? Between $5 and $15, especially if you add trendy scents and beautiful packaging. It's flexible, low risk, and highly creative, a dream setup for home entrepreneurs. The candle market keeps growing thanks to wellness, meditation, and interior design trends. With good branding and social media strategies, you could be earning $1,000 to $3,000 per month. Not bad for something that fills your house with amazing scents, right? Tortilla-Making Machine. Now for the heavy hitter, the kind of business that never goes out of demand. A tortilla-making machine is practically recession-proof. As long as people eat, tortillas sell. Period. Machines cost $3,000 to $10,000 depending on automation level. They can pump out thousands of tortillas per hour. Easy money with minimal effort. If you sell wholesale to local stores or restaurants, you're looking at daily profits of $100 to $300 with margins between 30% and 50%. Start from a small shop or even a mobile setup and build your own brand around artisanal or preservative-free tortillas. With smart marketing, your corn-flavored empire could take off fast. Quick ROI, daily cash flow, and a product that everyone loves? Yeah, that's what we call a business that smells like success. And fresh masa. Sock making machine. Let's be real. Socks might look simple, but behind that tiny piece of fabric hides a seriously profitable business. A sock-making machine costs anywhere from $5,000 to $12,000 depending on how many pairs it pumps out per hour and how fancy the designs get. With just one machine, you can crank out 200 to 500 pairs a day, and each pair can sell wholesale for $1 to $2, while your production cost is barely 30 cents. Now here's where it gets juicy. If you go retail, especially with creative or eco-friendly designs, the price jumps to $5 to $8 per pair. You can already smell the profit, right? The best part? This business can be fully automated and takes up very little space. Pair that, pun intended, with a solid online strategy, say a brand of funky, themed, or personalized socks, and you could recoup your investment in under a year. It's the kind of business that hums quietly in the background, generating income while you sleep. Because no matter what, someone somewhere always needs a fresh pair of socks. Banana chip making machine. There's something about the smell of fried bananas. Hypnotic, nostalgic, and profitable. A banana chip making machine could be your golden ticket if you're in a place where bananas are everywhere. These machines, which wash, peel, slice, and fry automatically, range from $2,500 to $8,000 and can produce up to 50 kilos of chips a day. Here's the sweet math. A kilo of raw bananas costs less than $1, but those crispy chips? You can easily sell them for $5 or more per 200 grams bag, especially if you brand them well and package them beautifully. That's what I call snack money. With low operating costs and potential profits exceeding $2,000 per month, even at small scale, this business scales fast. Add some unique flavors or oven-baked, healthier versions, and yeah, you're in the gourmet snack game. Perfect for entrepreneurs with a nose for opportunity and a taste for success, because few products are this addictive and this profitable. Oh, sugarcane juice extractor. If you've ever sipped fresh sugarcane juice, you know nothing beats that sweet, icy perfection. And turning that experience into a business, that's pure gold. A sugarcane juicing machine costs between $800 and $2,500, depending on size and output. It's perfect for mobile stands, markets, beaches, or festivals. Here's the kicker. Producing 1 cup costs around 0.30 cents, but it sells for $2 to $3. Sell 200 cups a day, and you're pocketing $400 to $600 daily with minimal costs. Plus, is eco-friendly, healthy, and Instagram-worthy. With a clean, eye-catching setup, you could recover your investment in just weeks. It's low risk, high reward, and oh so refreshing. The kind of business that keeps people coming back for just one more cup. Eco or cement brick making machine. Now, let's talk about building the future. Literally.
A brick-making machine transforms sand, soil, cement, and a bit of creativity into solid gold. Well, into eco or cement bricks. The real edge? Sustainability. These bricks require less energy to make and can use recycled materials, which means lower costs and massive appeal among eco-conscious builders. Machines range from $4,000 to $12,000 depending on automation and capacity. Even a small workshop can produce 1,000 to 3,000 bricks per day. Considering each brick costs less than 10 cents to make and sells for 25 to 40 cents, the profit margins are chef's kiss. Secure deals with construction firms, municipalities, or housing projects, and your profits can skyrocket. This business is scalable, durable, and sustainable, because as long as the world keeps building, there will always be demand for bricks. And eco-friendly ones, they're the future.
Mini home pasteurizer. Ah, the rise of artisanal foods, bringing back what once felt old-fashioned. Natural milk, fresh juices, and homemade sauces. But now with a professional twist. A mini home pasteurizer lets you safely process liquid foods without losing flavor or quality. That's the kind of innovation that tastes good and pays well. It's perfect for small-scale businesses making dairy, juice, or natural beverages. These machines cost between $1,500 and $4,000 and can process 30 to 100 liters per hour. That's plenty to start a home-based business selling at local markets, organic stores, or online. Pasteurization extends shelf life, meaning less waste and more reach. Now do the math. If you sell artisanal milk or juice at $3 per liter, with production costs around $1, you're looking at steady, repeatable profits. And here's the best part. This business can easily expand. You could launch your own brand of natural drinks or even offer pasteurization as a service to others. It's profitable, eco-friendly, and oh so aligned with what today's consumer craves. Real, authentic food. Stuffed toy and custom pillow filling machine. Few businesses makes cuteness, creativity, and profitability quite like this one. A machine for filling stuffed toys or custom pillows can become the star attraction of your store, online shop, or even kids' events. The setup is simple. The machine blows or injects soft fiber filling into the toy or pillow, allowing full customization right in front of the customer. Prices range from $1,200 to $3,500, and the profit margin? Ooh, it's beautiful! Each stuffed toy costs around $4 to make and can sell anywhere from $15 to $40 depending on size and personalization. That's the kind of markup that makes your accountant smile. But here's where the magic happens. You can turn this into an experience. Kids can create their own plush friend live, which skyrockets perceived value. Operate in malls, fairs, or online with unique designs, and pair it all with a strong emotional marketing strategy. With the right visuals and storytelling, this small idea can grow into a recognizable, lovable brand. Yeah, that's business with a heart, literally.
Fire extinguisher refilling machine. Okay, this one's not cute or flashy, but it's one of those businesses that quietly prints money. A fire extinguisher refilling machine is both a profitable opportunity and a public safety essential. Initial investment sits between $3,000 and $8,000, depending on the gas type and setup. Each refill costs about $5 to $10 in materials, and you can charge $25 to $40 per service. You don't need to be a math genius to see that margin. You'll need a small workshop, safety permits, and a bit of technical training. But once you're up and running, demand is steady and predictable. Work with companies, schools, housing complexes, or industrial clients offering annual maintenance contracts. The best part? This business doesn't depend on trends or fads. Fire extinguishers must be refilled by law at regular intervals, meaning recurring, guaranteed income. Add a professional image and quick service, and you'll become the go-to provider in your area. This is the type of venture that grows slowly but steadily, the one that protects lives and your financial future.
Potato cutting machine. If there's one thing that never disappears from the table, it's fries. Golden, crispy, irresistible fries. And behind that global addiction lies a delicious business opportunity. A potato cutting machine transforms entire sacks into perfectly sliced portions for restaurants, fairs, or snack factories. Depending on capacity, these machines cost $800 to $3,000 and can process 200 to 1,000 kilos of potatoes per hour. That's a lot of fries, my friend. You can sell pre-cut potatoes ready to fry, a high-demand product for fast food joints and supermarkets, or launch your own snack brand. With production costs around 50 cents per kilo and selling prices of $2 to $3, profits scale fast. And it's simple, hygienic, and fully automatable. Add an industrial fryer and good packaging, and boom, you've got your own mini fry factory. Because let's face it, people might give up on diets, resolutions, or gym memberships, but no one gives up on fries.
Firewood splitting machine. Now here's a business that smells like hard work and steady cash flow. A firewood splitting machine turns what used to be backbreaking labor and endless axe swings into a fast, clean, and profitable process. These machines range from $1,000 to $5,000 and can split 5 to 20 tons of wood per day, depending on the model. Yeah, that's a lot of lugs and even more opportunity. The demand? Always there. Rural homes, grill restaurants, artisanal bakeries, and wood-fired oven businesses all need a constant supply. Operating costs are low, and profit margins can hit 60% or more per cubic meter. For example, 1 cubic meter of firewood costs about $30 to produce, but sells for $70 to $100, depending on your region. It's a business you can start literally in your backyard and scale up with long-term supply contracts. Add an eco-friendly angle, selling certified dry wood or sourcing from controlled pruning, and suddenly you're tapping into the green-conscious market too. It's rugged, yes, but it's also stable, profitable, and built to last. That's the kind of sweat equity that smells like progress and profit.
Heat shrink wrapping machine. In a world where presentation is everything, this machine is the unsung hero of packaging. A heat shrink wrapping machine gives any product that polished, professional, sealed with care finish customers love. They cost between $600 and $2,000 and can wrap everything from cosmetics and books to food items and gift sets. You can run it as a packaging service for others, small businesses, artisans, online shops, or use it to level up your own brand. The process is quick, clean, and visually flawless. Each wrap costs less than $0.10, yet can boost your product's perceived value by 30% or more. Not bad for a little plastic and heat, right? It's perfect for entrepreneurs who want something simple, versatile, and consistently profitable. Plus, it doesn't require much space or technical know-how. Just wrap, heat, and cash in. A small machine, yes, but one with the power to make ordinary products look like luxury items. Yeah, that's presentation turned into profit.
Broom handle making machine. It might sound mundane, but behind every broom there's a surprisingly solid business. A broom handle making machine transforms wooden rods or planks into smooth, polished handles ready for assembly or direct sale.
The machines cost between $2,500 and $6,000, depending on whether they only polish or also cut and sand automatically. Demand is constant. Cleaning supply manufacturers, hardware stores, and mop producers all need a steady stream of handles. Production costs hover around 30 cents per handle, and wholesale prices range from $1 to $2, while retail can hit $3 to $4. That's a seriously healthy margin. And with treated or varnished wood, you can charge even more. Want to scale? Expand into tool handles or decorative wooden sticks. Simple diversification. Same equipment. It's a quiet, reliable venture with low competition and steady income. Because here's the thing, nobody thinks about it, but broom handles break all the time, and someone's got to supply the replacements. Solid wood, steady cash, that's the kind of business that sweeps in profit while others sleep.